What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Hydra J, whatever y'all want to say. Today, I got a special video for y'all today. Y'all know what we're doing by the title, so let's get right into it. An astounding 20 million players across all platforms. So Marvel Rivals is absolutely dominating the charts on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox, all across the platforms in the first few weeks. Is one of the best and hottest games out right now. So Marvel Rivals right now is sitting at number 6 most played games on Steam at the moment. Just when I checked it last, there were about 220,000 players. I know we reached an all-time high of I think 308,000 players, and that's just on Steam. That's just on Steam right there. Overall, gaining a massive 20 million player base in this short amount of time is a astounding amount. But really, in this video, I want to get to the bottom of kind of why I think all this is getting hyped up the way it is. All I'm here to do is go over why I think the game is having so much success and why I think the game is just dominating the charts so badly. Yeah, gaining a 20 million basically like player base in this short amount of time is a crazy amount. And I will say, as a Overwatch player, has played Overwatch 1, played Overwatch 2, seeing the competition out here, I think is needed. We need the competition. We need the freshness. We need the pressure kind of be put on these, I guess, giants that have been in the game for a while. Wink, wink. Talking about Overwatch, of course. Honestly, Marvel Rivals, it feels like Overwatch 1. It feels like however chaotic the system was, even when we didn't have the road queues. This is exactly how it feels right now. The game is new, it's fresh, man, it's free, and it has that Overwatch style, you know, with the Marvel characters at the same time. So that appeal with Marvel, and then the Overwatch character designs and kind of the style, I guess you could say, to me, it kind of just similar. I think it's a really good thing for both companies on both platforms. I think this competitive market is good for both games, just giving the consumer what they want, because now that there's competition, there's going to be more leeway towards what the consumer wants and what they'll give you. Because for a while, like, hey, Marvel's giving out free skins right now, and I think this is the biggest response from Overwatch I've seen in a long time. 6v6 just ran again. I'll show some gameplay of that. I got into some gameplay of 6v6 just casually, just playing some Winston. It was pretty fun, pretty chill. It was not that stressful at all to get in there and play tank, I will say that. And that's kind of how I feel in Marvel Rivals. Like, you get the right team comp, or even if you don't have 2 tanks or whatever, you can make it work. The chaotic, you know, it's not really dependent on one player or not. Like, you can pick up the slack. Just to get a little more focus on exactly what I'm talking about, things I think that are pushing Marvel Rivals to the top right now, besides just being Marvel. These are Marvel characters, come on now. The game is free, of course. Hey, in this market right now, a lot of games are going free. They're giving you a battle pass. They're giving you all these different things in the shop that you can buy and purchase, exclusive things that you can buy only through, you know, the shop or through the battle pass premium or whatever. I think a lot of people do love the Overwatch style of game, and that strategy, you know, setting up in places, having a defense or a push, having an objective or something to actually kind of close in and have everybody kind of play it out like a chessboard. Positioning, having good call outs, knowing where people are, and peeling for your supports or your back line if you need to. And of course, the Marvel character appeal is just insane. Like, some of the characters I just like, I don't even know who they are, but I play them for the first time. I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, like, let me check this character out. Like, I'm even kind of like looking some of them up at this point. Like, Cloak and Dagger is one of the ones that I play pretty much as a main. I climbed to silver. I'm in silver 2, I believe, right now. I haven't played that much of it, but she's been my main go-to. I think I went 9-1 on a streak. You guys can check the video below if you guys want to check that out. I'll try to put it up top here in a card. I'm trying to remember that. Other than stomping most teams I would go against, like, just because I would play either a tank or a strategic role instead of playing DPS, got me really far really quickly. That was one of the main things I did while I was on that win streak was if I needed another tank, I'm going to play tank. If I need more support, I'm going to play support. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And in this game, that is one of the bigger issues I've been seeing, is there are so many DPS characters that we get so many wannabe DPS characters that probably should, take a step back and learn the basics of the game first. And I think tank is the perfect way to do that. At the same time, I do realize by playing some of them that a lot of these tanks are boring. I guess it's boring to play them. All I really got to say about that is it's fresh meat, fresh content for you all to consume, and it's fun. It's fun. That's all I got to say about that. Now let's talk about the battle pass. Now the battle pass is one thing that I definitely have had troubles with in the past with previous games, with Call of Duty, Overwatch, any of those games that use a battle pass. It's the fact that it feels like it's a struggle to get them done. It feels stressful almost when you go ahead and buy a battle pass and you end up don't completing it for some reason in your own life. We all have actual lives to live and things to do outside of playing video games, I hope. So when that kind of feels like a job more than, a reward for, spending on the game that you so love and like to play and spend your time playing, it feels cheap. It feels extremely cheap. So the pass rewards, they don't expire. Even after the season ends and everything is moving on, pretty much, if you bought that battle pass, you will be able to complete everything in that battle pass if you want later on, no matter what, and you will be able to unlock those rewards. That is something I truly do love and appreciate from Marvel, and I hope this kind of pushes a lot of different gaming companies to kind of change in this direction, because I'm pretty sure a lot of us are tired of battle passes. The next thing we can talk about is third person. Third person is very fresh, very different from the first person shooters we're all used to, especially me coming from Overwatch, where I'm used to having my vision kind of not tunneled a little bit more, but that's the best way I can describe it, tunneled a little bit more, and being able to actually listen more for things behind me, or being able to actually be able to turn around and see what the fuck is going on behind me. On top of, I think third person is a pretty cool way to be able to actually see the skins and see the characters that you're playing as. Yes, we can talk about how every single character is absolutely caked. I play Cloak and Dagger a lot, and I be seeing Cloak she be caked. I be playing Cloak and Dagger a lot, and Dagger, hey, she be caked up. I know y'all be seeing all these characters, I know y'all see Venom. Venom is caked. Venom got the most cake in the game I've ever seen in my life. And next, we can get into the skins. The skins are absolute fire. There's nothing else you can really say about the skins. They're either comic book or Marvel Cinematic Universe tied, and those skins are absolute heat. A lot of people don't like some certain skins and certain characters the way they're presented at first, and they're pretty sure they're gonna come out with skins that are behind paywalls or behind battle pass unlocks. So a lot of people are happy about that, but at the same time, the game is free. Can't really complain when you get this brand new content, and all you pretty much worry about is how much the skins are going to cost later on. That's a pretty good sign for the game to come, honestly. I also like that there is no actual Marvel burnout or fatigue with this game. It feels fresh for everyone, whether you're coming from Overwatch or you're just a Marvel fan. I know a lot of people are sick of the cinematic universe and a lot of the content that they're putting out because it's kind of dookie. I know y'all seen She-Hulk. That stuff is trash. And a lot of the stuff they've been coming out with lately it just ain't been hidden. Let's be honest, it ain't hidden. So next, let's talk about the road queue, because that's a big thing people love about and hate about the game. There is no actual road queue for the game, and for a game that's brand new and people are coming from whatever and wherever they are, currently, a lot of people don't really play Overwatch or know how to play Overwatch. So to get into a game that's pretty much basically like Overwatch in a sense, it's just Overwatch with Marvel characters, it's going to be extremely fresh and new for those players. And of course, they're gonna funnel in and they're gonna want to play some DPS characters, because I think at least over 60% of the characters are DPS. So we are going to have a lot of wannabe DPS characters that don't know what they're doing, that don't know how to play the game, and they just trying to have some fun, trying to try out a new game, figure it out. I get it, but it is really extremely tough to actually get a good gaming experience when you're playing with brand new players every single game and nobody knows what they're doing. And this is kind of a team focused game where you need team kind of know what they're doing a little bit and click together for pieces to move along properly. So I've seen a lot of one-sided stomps, and while it does happen in games like this, it's kind of can't really do anything about it right now because it's fresh. You gotta let people play the game. You gotta let them learn. You gotta let them have some experience with the game before you tell them, hey, you suck at this, don't do it again. Like it's not time for that. So the only problems that I see with the game currently are really just balancing and certain changes that they probably should make or should probably like implement in some sort of way to test it out. Say just having some type of role queue or role lock to where you could do something like that. I'm even cool with being able to vote somebody out of a role completely. I think that'd be way better. Let's say like 2 people are just not good DPS and you want them to switch off. I think you should be able to just vote as a team, and if majority votes for them to switch off and not play that role anymore, they get banned for that role entirely. Or maybe it'll just be a character or something like that. But I've already seen character bans and comp come up, and it is really helpful because no one wants an ulting hella, bro. It's not fun. It's not easy to stop, and it's not fun. That's the first change I think we need to talk about. Hella's too strong. Nerf her ult. It's insane. I'm not even gonna talk about Hawkeye right now because the amount of times I've been one tapped by a guy with a bow and arrow, and the amount of times that I can't one shot with a girl with a sniper, it's kind of crazy. But yeah, that 15% or I think it's 20%, that 20% damage boost he gets from Widow. Oh my god, it shreds tanks. If your tank does not have a shield, you can kiss them goodbye because they're going to die. That's another thing I was going to talk about. Tank is not fun. It's not. Let me just be honest. Unless you're an absolute GOAT like I am and I get good Chad when it comes to positioning and actually like trying to stay alive a little bit, you're gonna have a bad time. And even sometimes when you know what you're doing, it's still painful. I've had games where I've just run around as Captain America, you know, gotten 2 kills, maybe like, you know, 2 supports, and I'm running back to the team. You know, pretty much just no support, get all the way back to the team and like hide behind a pillar and still end up dying somehow. So, you know, sometimes that happens. It is what it is. You got to take the approaches the way they come. Sometimes I play tank, sometimes I play support. I do not get to play a lot of DPS. And for my gameplay here, this is me actually playing some Spider-Man. So hopefully y'all actually like that gameplay. Maybe I'll play some more. Get y'all some more of that. But the game is absolute chaos. It's just like Overwatch 1. I love it. It's so much fun. And it's actually really pushing a lot of the competition to make some changes and make them fast, because if you're not go supply what we want, we can go somewhere else, you know, with our money and our time, and that's what they need to keep in business. So hey, for all you Overwatch people out there, try it out, give it a shot. It's only going to make your game better. I think at the end of the day, the only group that are really gonna benefit from all this competition is us, the consumers. Like, I don't care if Overwatch is in a panic. I don't care if Rivals is in a panic. I don't care if anybody's doing good, bad. I just want good games to play. Quality, fun, entertaining, not stressful. Even though the game's stressful as fuck. Yeah, the game is great. It's being monetized really well. I see a lot of drops on Twitch, a lot of events with streamers going on, and the future for Rivals is pretty bright. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, y'all. In conclusion, I can say that I give the game a solid 8.5 out of 10. Like, straight up, Overwatch is like a 6.5, 6.8 if I'm being generous. But hey, they gotta step their game up. But to talk about it real quick, 6v6 on Overwatch did come back for a little second. That's why I do think this pressure on them is really pushing them in the right direction. I also think that it kind of was a little overshadowed with how good Rivals is doing. Because I did go back, I played, like, it was really relaxing. Y'all probably seeing some Winston gameplay throughout the video. It wasn't stressful, it was fun. I had a good time. Probably a lot of balancing issues because Winston OP, my goodness. But yeah, all I really gotta say is learn some different roles, y'all. Queue off DPS every now and then. Like, take a break every game or two, because some of y'all actually like generally do suck. But go hit the practice range. You know, get some friends, go hit the practice range, get better. Because a lot of that is where you get better. Other than that, I will see y'all later. I hope y'all enjoyed. If y'all did, go ahead and leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and definitely think about slapping that little notification bell so y'all get notified whenever you do content like this. And be looking out for them streams. Go sub to the Twitch, go check it out. A lot of good content there. But yeah, I'm gonna see y'all later, man. And check out these videos to the right. I think it's y'all right, it's my left, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and check those videos out, and I will see y'all later. Peace.